thank you for joining today's Skull and for coaching me through McDonald's.
Oh, it was no problem. And if you're checking me out on my channel right now, hey everyone, skull902 here. I'll be joined by KN in just a second.
This is Maria Robotnik the Hedgehog speaking from Sonic Song, but I gotta go eat my dinner, so KN will be here shortly.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the chat one more time, and we'll see you over, well, KN and Skull will see you over on Skull's channel. I gotta go eat. Goodbye for now, everybody. Bye.
See you guys. Alrighty. Now that the Sonic Song stream has officially ended, once again, hey everyone, skull902 here, and today I am committing a criminal act because I have KN of SonicSong182 on a Mario stream. I guess we gotta call it Mario Melody 182
oh my gosh!
for the rest of this one.
To be fair, even Mario and Peach have been in my shows before, so it's not. I'm not offended.
That and you were in Sonic and Mario for years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, it's KN now. She gets a break from doing that voice for 2 hours.
Yay!
Oh goodness. But yeah, just gonna fire up Super Mario All Stars here. Excuse me. Get this lovely menu music, and I'm gonna be playing
Super Mario All Stars. Like, is it a compilation of the earlier games, or?
Yeah, it's a really interesting compilation too, because it's like one of the earliest examples of like remakes of games. So not only is it a compilation, but all the 8-bit games here, Mario 1, Lost Levels 2, and 3, are just remade in 16-bit for the Super Nintendo hardware. And then the version I have here also includes Super Mario World, which has some changes from its original version. Really interesting compilation. This is my introduction to video games right here. Or, well, not so much my introduction, but like basically what got me into video games.
I see.
So yeah, Super Mario Brothers 1. Let's jump right into it here.
It's time for the Marios! And it's a miracle I can drink my water.
Good stuff, good stuff. Missed the first Goomba. Oh well.
Oh, look at him, so small and cute. But about to get swole!
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be slightly behind you in terms of the gameplay, I need to remember.
Yeah, I don't know how well my computer's gonna do with sharing it, but my stream settings do seem to be favorable, so like you should only be getting like, I don't know, a second or two worth of delay.
That's not bad. I need like a serious like equipment upgrade because despite having good internet, I have all kinds of stream problems a lot.
Yeah, somebody get KN a gaming PC already.
Help me. I had to replace the motherboard recently because it burned out. And the friend I had assisting me in replacing it was like, boy, howdy, all your equipment is 10 years old. And I was like, I wonder if that's part of why my streaming is not as smooth.
Oh yeah, probably.
Ouija Prower said, I can't see this game's sprites without thinking of Super Mario Flash.
Can't quite say I relate. I didn't really play Super Mario Flash. Well, I'm doing a World 1 through 8. I'm not skipping any worlds.
Sebastian Zamora was asking what my opinion is on something, but didn't specify. My opinion about this current level in the Marios is Are you able to do that thing where you go above the level and run across this one?
Yeah, I can. But again, I I'm just gonna do things normal here.
Oh, I thought you got eaten by that plant.
I did kind of mess up on it, but it's fine. This is World 1. I'll be okay.
I misbehaved today and didn't wear my glasses in general, and so just did that like 2-hour stream with a headache to start. Like,
Oof.
ow.
Oh no.
Oh. That almost looks like a skull on the flag.
Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, that's what I always thought it was. I believe it's supposed to be a Koopa shell.
Oh.
Looks like Miracle had the same idea, from what I could briefly see over there.
Lyrical said, "Yo, that flag has a skull on it. How appropriate." Wait, it's not? I'm still in. They were saying, I hope the headache gets better for you. That's part of why I want to chug my water now, and I get to speak in a much more relaxed voice at this point.
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah?
I imagine it's got to be easier for you to do this in your natural voice. And oop, I wasn't paying enough attention.
Oh no. Yeah, no, generally, of course, doing anything in my... Ooh, I just saw what happened to you. Generally, anything being done in my normal speaking voice is going to be way more relaxed, but I do love to... I do love to do my character performances. I think they're a lot of fun. The end result is usually pretty cute.
Everyone seemed to really enjoy. Oh, wow! I really cut it close there.
Bowser, do you need that many self-portraits on your wall?
Oh yeah, he's just the egotist. Everyone start the kill.
Sorry you weren't feeling well, Olivia. Uh-oh, what? What?
Someone said everyone start the kill count.
Oh gosh.
Well, I guess it's 1 so far. This is unusual for me, to have died so early, and,
It was a lack of focus. I don't... Sometimes, you know, I look like, when I'm playing games as Maria for the Maria Versus series, I'm gonna say I'm not really that good of a gamer to begin with, but when I'm gaming and performing at the same time, I'm drastically worse. It's because, like, as much as you might try to pay attention to the game, your focus is split between, like, making a good performance for the people who are watching, checking the chat. If I was just sitting there and silently playing the McDonald's game for 5 hours or however long it might have taken, maybe it wouldn't have taken so long. Like, maybe I could have beaten it in like 2 hours if I was just sitting there silently, but that's not the greatest showmanship.
yeah.
So the only reason Skull died is because he's busy being a good host.
Yeah, it's the LPR curse, basically.
Mhm. It's, you know, if your attention's divided, of course you can't play quite as normal as if you were just going silent.
Yeah, if
Sleepy
you're...
Rose,
Oh, go on.
Sleepy Rose was just saying, wait, so are you Maria too, then, KN? Yes, Maria is one of the characters I play on the Sonic Song channel. So we are the same, one and the same. Look at those cute bloopers.
Currently wants me dead.
Yep,
Ah.
they're cute, but they're coming to get you.
And unfortunately, I was not in a good place to avoid getting hit there, which is really unfortunate because I would love to have a fire flower right now. Oh,
Ooh.
that's 2.
I'm so sorry, Jonathan V.O. I don't know what Baka Mitai is.
Cut it real close there too.
Everybody's doing DC 2.
Everyone is taking some joy in in my fatalities here.
It's all right. I was doing a Minecraft event with as Tails for like it was for like there was like a server thing going on for Sonic the Hedgehog stuff on something called The Hive, and my death count got up to like 50 in a particular spot in an obstacle course. It was horrifying.
Oh God.
So long to get out of there.
I can imagine you would.
Was wondering, do fire flowers work underwater?
Yep, they sure do defy all logic like that.
Like Blaze's fire stuff works fine underwater.
Oh, come on. This is just not my day with this game, apparently.
I just saw what happened.
Ooh, God, that was close. Okay. Okay. We're good.
Jason122 says, "Sup, Skull and KN? Sup, Jason?"
Sup? It's doing pretty alright here so far.
And Michael the Wolf said, "I participated in that event at the Hive for Minecraft. It was so much fun." Yeah, it was an interesting one. It was a lot of fun. AryaSonic24601 says, "Hi, Skull and KN. Hi."
Hello.
Also, in general, hello to all 50 of you who are watching, including the lurkers. Hi!
I need to collect me some coins. That way I can build up another life here, just in case.
Mario needs to get his savings stacked up.
Oh wow, I actually beat a level with the super mushroom. Cool.
Yay! Parker Green was asking, what is a lurker? Oh, I'm just, for the people who are watching the stream, because there's more people watching than people who like to participate in the chat and do comments and stuff. So for everyone who's just listening, but not writing in the chat, I was also just saying hello to them. And thank you for being here.
Indeed. Fire flower, yummy.
Oh, he's got the power!
Yeah. This level, I might have to restart the game a few times on this one, because I'm doing the trick, and anyone who's played Mario might know what I'm referring to here.
Doing the trick, dudes. Let's see. Hello, Online Devil said hi, KN. Bionic Fox says hello. Hazel Hedgie said hello. Jose was saying hi to Miracle. Y Station 22 said what's up, guys. Hello.
Big hello to all of you.
Everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. Darn it. Okay.
Holy Polio 4 said infinite lives. Is that the trick?
Yep. That be the trick. I do not have.
Knows the cheat.
Yeah, I do not have the confidence in me to beat this game just on a normal life counter. So I'm just gonna max out my lives. This may take me a few tries, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. It took like 3 or 4 when I did this for Extra Life last year. Don't know how many people were in for Extra Life last year when I played this, but it certainly was a thing.
Everybody's waiting for those infinity lives.
Yeah, it's gonna be glorious when it happens.
Jason122 said, Skull, have you played Nintendo 64 games?
Yep. I had an N64. I technically still do. There's like a few fantastic games for that system I enjoy quite dearly. I didn't really get too far in Super Mario 64 because I'm an idiot.
Oh no.
But you know, there's some others like Star Fox 64, for instance. Bad at that one too, but really enjoyed what it has to offer. I'm probably most familiar with the wrestling games for it. So, oh, whoops. But I think there's another opportunity for mushroomage later down the line. Indeed there is. Okay, cool.
I didn't actually have an N64, but I had like a lot of friends who did, and like it's my sister had an N64, but like whenever I say that, people are like, "Wait, how does that make sense? How did she have one but you didn't?" Ames is technically my stepsister, so we didn't grow up together like the whole time. Like we were like, I think 14 or 15 by the time our families merged, but we had been best friends since we were 9 or 10 years old before that.
So,
and then, so like when she had the N64, like we didn't live in the same place.
I was gonna say it sounds like she had the N64 at the other house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the only ones. Like, but I have, like, my cousins had N64, my neighbors that were friends had N64, so the only games I really played on it was, I did play some Smash Bros, but mostly it was Mario Party and Mario Kart. Those were the only games that I played.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember if that Goof Troop game was a N64 game.
I think that's Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I think that was a different system. Like, what have I even played? Ooh, Olivia got some coffee. I do have some coffee over here, but it got cold.
Oh. Not one of those intentionally cold coffees.
Yeah, no. Actually worse, it's lukewarm.
Yeah. If you have coffee that was hot but is cold, like, it sucks to drink.
Chaos. Everybody's kind of saying hello to us and to each other.
Big hello, everyone. Appreciate your coming here.
Elbow was saying hello to Oho. Hi, Luke. Y-Station22 said, Skull, what trick are you trying to pull? I think he's trying to get, infinite lives.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. It's
still ship KN with coffee. It's the best coffee ship. Yup, that's me. I support that ship. Me and coffee.
You and coffee's like me and pizza.
Ooh, is that your favorite?
Oh yeah, definitely. If there's
best pizza type? What's your fave?
I just like the classic cheese and pepperoni, but there's other kinds that I like too, like supreme, where you like, you know, onions and black olives, green and red pepper on it. That's some good stuff right there.
I'm totally satisfied with a pizza that's basically got everything on it. And I, like, you know, just bulk it up. All those nice cooked veggies.
Meat Lovers is great. Again, there's plenty of pizza types out there that I willing to eat.
Olive and mushroom, like that's my favorite kind. But pizza in general, it's a bunch of cheesy bread. So like, how can you go wrong? It's delicious.
I will get this trick eventually.
Everyone in the chat, if you like pizza, what is your favorite type of pizza?
Indeed.
Sebastian Zamora said my favorite pizza is Cece's mac and cheese pizza. That is fancy.
Never looked too appealing to me, but you know, if you like it,
I'd probably still try it. Luke O'Sullivan said I get a margarita with extra mozzarella and fresh garlic. Dylan Bradley said Meat Lovers. Michael the Wolf said I don't like pizza. That's respectable. LyricalMiracle9608 said classic cheese margarita. Mario Sonic24601 said vegan pizza. Hunter Jr. said pepperoni. Didn't roll my tongue on that one. Maybe I should try pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
There was lots of R's in there. Style1102 said Papa John's pepperoni. Started down as a fan of Costco pizza.
You know, I didn't think that I could do this as Small Mario.
Small Mario found the infinite lives! Yeah! Chat is cheering.
Good stuff. I'll go until I have 150 left.
Is there like a cap on how many lives you can get, or is it like legit infinite? Or I guess you might eventually just die from your time running out, right?
The cap is 128, and this version of the game actually really helps you because like it actually is a cap of 128. Whereas in the original version, you got to be careful. Like, you actually have to count how many times Mario bounces up there, because it rolls over into the negatives if you let it get past 128. So if you die once, you're dead. Like, game over.
Oh my gosh.
So, you'd basically have to do it... what was that?
Why is time going faster for Wild Style? I don't know if it was going faster, the timer's just really fast in general.
Yeah, Mario timers are pretty fast.
Those aren't seconds, those are just counts.
They're like half a second.
Bradley said, yeah, it'll roll over because of an overflow error.
Yeah, so they fixed that for this version. Yeah, talking about pizza just fills me with determination. That's the ticket.
It gave him the strength. And the cartoon critic said, this has been a gamer fact from skull902.
Yeah, I got a few of them that are also, like, really common knowledge. Though I don't know, did I impress anybody by knowing, like, anything about McDonald's Treasureland Adventure during...
I was impressed. I did the history lesson right there at the end. I was like, ooh, we can learn what's up with this strange and unexpected game.
Yeah, if you're gonna do commentary for, like, Let's Plays and stuff, especially, like, post-commentary, the way that I do them, it's good to, like, really look into your facts and stuff.
My usual, like, Let's Play approach is usually, like, it's not always character-based, but most of the time it's character-based and oftentimes just going in blind. Like, I see, all I know about this game is the title of it and what it shows in the little previews. Let's see if I live.
Yeah, I think there was a point that I wanted to make, but completely forgot what it was.
That's okay. You got a lot to contend with.
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked me if I did the Lost Levels, and considering, again, like, this is sort of my entry point as a gamer. Like, I've done all these games. I've beaten most of them. The only one that I haven't beaten is the American Mario 2. Because it's just so different, and it's my least favorite of the bunch. I love Lost Levels, and I think I'm going to do that one for Extra Life this year.
Who shoved 3 toads in one bag? Oh, jeez!
And Bowser, he's a mean guy.
Bowser, you're a jerk!
Bowser's also a fan of pizza.
Oh, you know what? He is. That's all he wanted from the start of Sonic and Mario.
He got it, though.
Larry the Villager was agreeing Mario 2 is hard.
Online Devil, there are 8 worlds as a standard in Mario, and this game set that standard.
It's like, they've got the different worlds, but different levels in the worlds? Is it an average of, like, how many per world?
So there's 32 levels, because 16 times 4. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be 32.
Is Mario 2 the first one where you could play as Peach?
Mario 2 USA? Yes.
Like Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad?
Yep.
Gosh, I remember watching my mom play that when I was really small. Distant memories. We didn't even own the system. Like, we were just in Alaska, and we'd just go to the, like, I think it was from, like, the video rental store, probably, and we would just, rent the console and the games we needed, and she played a lot of that one.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of Mario 1 and 2, a lot of Tetris. And of course we played the heck out of the Sega Genesis, because that's the system we ended up owning. For the, Nintendo games, like, that one's a deep memory, just watching my mom play that one.
I've got a lot of nostalgia with these ones, obviously. Again, being my gateway into gaming and whatnot. My mom made a friend online, visited her around the summertime in 2001, and then later that year for Christmas, said friend was like, "Hey, do your kids like video games?" And my mom was like, "Yeah," even though we didn't really play video games back then. I think the most that we had was my two brothers had their Game Boys and a couple copies of Pokemon. But my mom said yes, and then we were shipped the Super Nintendo and a few games. Among them was Super Mario All-Stars plus World, and I just fell in love immediately, along with my my brothers. We've been gamers ever since. I see I got a couple donations as well.
You did. Do you want to... I'm not sure if you prefer reading them personally, or are you good with me reading them for you?
I would actually ask that you read for me, if you could, please. Considering...
Absolutely, I would love to. Olivia...
Oh, you could.
Oh, I love your content so much. And I didn't stay the entire Fun Friday. Love you guys. I'm gonna wait a second and maybe reread that, because I think I'm getting a little lag on my...
Yeah, you cut. You've been cutting out a little. Ah, fireball. No.
To a smoother position before I read that, so you can actually hear me.
Good.
I think I'm good again. Can you hear me alright, Skull?
I can.
Alright, again, Olivia Runting, thank you for the $5 Skull dollars. Now you can't? You know what? Load whenever I want to read donations.
It does for some reason. Thank you for the $5 donation. I'll
Thank you. I want to keep on supporting you. No.
You know what? I'll pause and let's see viewer activity. Olivia said, "Hi, Can and Skull. I love your content so much, and I want to keep on supporting you guys. And sorry if I didn't stay the entire Fun Friday. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Olivia, for the $5 Australian." And then Miracle donated £5. And says, "Hey guys, have one more money. Is it okay if I join the VC for a bit before I go to bed, or is this only a duo day? Anyway, have a good day, heart." Well, you know what? I did pause the game, didn't I? KN, would you be okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
All right, let's click the old invite button. Where are you, Miracle? This is going in alphabetical order, I see. Or is it? Ah, there you are. We're here now. Oh, call dropped.
Oops.
Oh, there you are. Welcome in, Miracle.
Thank you for the sleepy rose. Oh, welcome.
Hello. I accidentally declined the call. I was like, oh no. That wasn't meant to happen at all.
It occurs. Technology.
Hooray. Hello. Thank you for having me in the call, especially with it now like being 3 people and you're also gaming, so multitasking.
I've done it before.
The squad is
Hooray.
saying hi, Lyrical, hi, Miracle. it's the whole gamut of names.
Hooray. Hello,
I think of like
everybody.
one of two people who instinctively said miracle instead of lyrical.
It's very
Okay.
split. The chat is calling you both pretty evenly. Either Miracle or Lyrical.
I mean, I don't mind either way. I mean... Oh, I reloaded the
What's your
and I
name?
forgot my volume was on. But yeah, I don't really have any preference. Yeah, I usually go by lyrical, but I don't have a preference, so...
Thank you, Adventure Time Luke, for the $5. Asks KN, did you watch? Oh, I guess said hi to KN and then asked me if I watched. Or no, okay. So he makes custom stages in Smash Bros. That's the thing. Did you watch any of them? I've seen a couple of them, and I thank you for the dedication and hard work that you put into those stages, my dude.
Cool hobby to have. I don't really play Smash Bros much, so I don't entirely understand what it is or how that
Same.
works. I have to guess that what it means is that you make something you can download that people play in Smash Brothers, like a DLC. I don't really understand how it works. I'm not much of a Smash player, but that is a cool hobby to have. Anything where
Oh
you're making
man,
custom
what a
anything.
death.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me bounce on the springboard all the way. There is a mushroom in these blocks, though, so there's a hammer bro right here, though, so this is... Basically, the mushroom is just insurance, because I got hit right there.
Dylan Bradley said, death count 10!
Is it 10? Are you guys counting the restarts?
I don't know. There's a lot of people saying 10, and then sometimes there's like the number 7. So I'm not actually sure. I don't know what the difference between... I think maybe that one's a typo actually, but it's either 7 or 10 depending on how people are counting, I think.
I swear I've only died died like 3 times, but...
Michael the Wolf
Yeah,
said,
that
yes,
would-
we are Skull. I guess they're counting restarts?
Yeah. Okay, so when I was restarting to do the one-up trick,
I do
Yeah,
think
but-
somebody was trying to keep it separate, maybe, but I don't know if they kept up very well.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that would be the case, because you did restart about 7 times. So if they counted 10, then that would make sense that you've only died about 3 times. So...
It'd be hard to keep track. The Great Waluigi was saying 6 were restarts after the 3rd death, so that was the 4th official death.
gotcha.
Hence 10. Okay. Sunswift says hi. Hi!
Hello!
And the boy
Oi.
remastered wondered, I was in a phone call, what happened? I don't know. Apparently Skull died.
10 times
Yeah,
from,
he died in a very sad way.
Yeah,
It was just a leap of faith that just didn't work, and it was just like, well, goodbye.
Well, I
Yeah,
tried...
it was,
I tried bouncing off the springboard, but it wouldn't give me full spring.
I was
Yeah,
looking at the chat when it
lost
happened.
momentum.
I only knew you died because Lyrical commented on it.
Yeah, I wonder if my voice of just pure disappointment came through on that particular death, because that was
Yeah,
one of the
I guess
heartbreaking
something
ones.
happened. Sonic's Arden Moore says, "Heyo, Skull."
Hey,
Hello,
Sonics.
welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
Sebastian Zamora agrees that was a sad death.
It was just one of those unfortunate circumstances where you just you take a leap of faith, but it doesn't give you enough momentum, so you just fall way too early and then you just go splat. Just let's go.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
no,
oh,
no,
what
no,
happened?
am I about to see another death?
no die, but lost my
Oh,
fire
right, you
flower.
shrunk. Yeah.
Tragic.
Yes, Sunswift, this is Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. I'm playing Mario 1 on it right now.
Those poor toads.
Poor toads indeed.
They're all concussed.
But even poorer me, because I lost my fire flower, and it would have been really convenient where I lost it.
Very true.
Olivia and Michael, the cats are doing fine.
Crap.
Neither of them actually belong to me though, so I don't
Aw.
live where they are. But as far as I know, they're both happy and healthy as of this time. And probably fluffy.
Probably
Aw.
Fluffy. We're getting unconfirmed reports right now that the cats may be Fluffy.
There is a high probability that the cats are indeed fluffy.
Cats, of
Yes,
course,
their
have
hair
a
is intact.
cats, of course, have a tendency to be fluffy.
Not a Sphinx cat, but still good.
True. I'm sorry, but how is that not a skull on the flag? I can't see anything else.
That one was me just being overzealous. Yeah, I have a hard time
yes.
seeing it as a Koopa shell like it's intended to be, but that's what it is.
Like, I guess I could see how it's meant to be a Koopa shell. I just can't actually see it. But
You
Yeah, I
just
like
can't
that we had this-
unsee the skull.
yeah, like, I'm glad that we all had the same thought process. So it's like, hey, look, it's a skull flag. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think that's what most people see it as. I like as soon as I first saw it when I was a kid, I was like, oh, a skull.
Have you recently experienced a misperception in visuals in video games? You may be entitled to compensation.
Oh no.
They would make an
I
ad
can't
for
remember
that.
how my joke was originally gonna go, because it wasn't gonna end that way, but I just went with it.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
You saved it.
Hooray. I love the stars in the background, they're really pretty.
Yeah, they made some graphical changes to this one that really
Yeah,
helped the
it's
games
very
look.
nice.
Not that it looks bad on the NES, of course, considering it's
Yeah,
you know one of the earlier games on the system, so they certainly did all that they could do
Boing.
with their knowledge
a
of the
little
system at the
extra
time. It's
dazzle.
just yeah, it's just
A
like
little razzle dazzle.
it's just like they're taking advantage of the more powerful hardware here.
I mean, why not? If you can, why not?
Exactly.
But yeah, it looks really pretty. It's very pleasing to my eyes.
Very
Also,
pleasing
yeah,
to
you
mine
have
as
the
well.
fire flower back.
Indeed. Let's hope I can actually hold on to it this time.
Also, how are you two today? I finally remembered to actually ask, like a polite human being.
Well, we were, you were in the chat. We've been like vibing for like a few hours, so you were technically there. You sort of know how we were doing.
Oh, well, at least I didn't die.
question, how are you doing, Lyrical?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very happy. Oh, your skull is small now.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh, baby
I'm,
skull.
you know, it's almost
I'm
World
good.
7 now, so again, at least I didn't die.
Damn, that went by fast. Did I blink? Whoa, Bowser's not messing around with those hammers. Just like I'm just gonna throw all of them. Just every hammer in my possession.
This
and
game
beat
is
his
pretty fast when
entire
you're
shed.
experienced, so can't blame you for thinking that this went by real quick, because it kind of did.
True. I mean, I am pretty slow and a bit of a noob at games, so that makes sense.
I've never been good at games. My brother and sister, I think, played enough to where they had a way with games that I just never did. I just flopped around
Yeah.
and had fun until eventually I played it enough times and died enough times to memorize the patterns. But it doesn't come naturally to me like it does for other people. What the
Yeah,
heck's
that's-
going on with
That's
these
my
guys?
that is my
Sorry,
exact same
Toad.
situation. Like I learned from video games by watching my older siblings play them, and then if it looked like something I was interested in, I would play it as well.
Come on, Hammer Bros.
Do that with all the cheat codes turned on, because I was never looking for like a challenge in gaming. Like some people, it's all about like the overcoming the challenges provided by the games. But my favorite type of games, like I really loved a lot of platformers, but my favorite types were RPGs. And I really like, you know, the level grinding and stuff and like things like that. I wasn't as interested. It was just I wanted to play like basically an interactive movie. So if I'd watch my brother play something that was pretty dope, I'd then play it later, but with the cheat codes on, so that I could just enjoy the story without getting stuck on a boss for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually enjoy the content and get through it. It's like, I can't remember what the comedian's name is, but there's a guy who was like, the beautiful thing about video games is it's the only type of creative media where it can actually deny you access to the rest of said media. Like, you cannot be bad at watching a movie, and you cannot be bad at, like...
Well, depending on the hot take that you have, you can be bad at watching a movie.
I mean, true,
it does
but, like...
kind of depend.
I mean...
My mom's bad at watching movies. She gets cold and falls asleep in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously what he means is, like,
Yeah, there's not, like, there's not a difficulty curve in the same way that
yeah, exactly, like, you can access it whenever you want, basically. You can watch however much of a movie you want to, or until you get tired or whatever, but a video game, it's just like, you can, obviously, yeah, it's super fun, but it can actually deny you access to the rest of the content you want to enjoy if you're not good enough at it. And then he compared it to, like, imagine if you had a music CD that was playing, it would be the same principle if, like, the music CD was playing and then it just paused halfway through the song and was like, okay, now give me, like, your best dance moves. So then you give your best dance moves, giving it all you've got, and you're like, is that good enough? And then it just says no, and then the CD just stops.
That
no
again
music
was
for you.
Me not paying enough attention there.
I'll rip.
I got a question. I did not see who asked it. Oops. Okay, Sunswift.
Find it, but if you were...
Is it the request for the birthday shout out or something else?
No, it's Sunswift there was asking, is there -1 world? And in the original 8-bit version, oops, death count's going up on this one. Thank God I got the infinite lives trick. There is in the 8-bit version, they fixed that in this version though. So
there's a -1 world. That sounds terrifying.
There is a glitch in World 1-2 that you can perform. That, like, if you mess with the game's loading a bit, then it'll send you into this randomly generated world. Or, well, I guess it's not really randomly generated. Like, it's consistent every time that you do it, but it's World -1. And it just keeps repeating itself. It's just one level, keeps repeating.
Oh, that's so cursed.
if you die once, I believe it's a game over as well. So
basically, it just activates Groundhog Day for Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, Mario's gotta learn to do the right thing.
6 more weeks of winter in -1 world. Well, it might not be 6 weeks. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. But, yeah.
Was this it? Yes. Okay. And then here?
I'm just keeping an eye on the clock. I can stay for about another 15 minutes.
Cool beans. Oh, God, I wasn't paying enough attention.
Am I about to see something horrible happen?
Nah.
I'm watching.
Okay. Up here. There we go. Now we're good.
Oh. Hooray.
Happy
Also,
almost birthday, Paragon.
Oh.
Or happy birthday, Eve.
Happy birthday, Eve, indeed.
Happy birthday. Yeah, speaking of birthdays, Y Station asks, hey Skull, could I possibly get a birthday shout out from Big to my nephew Trey? His birthday's tomorrow and I think it would make his day.
Oh, okay. If you're still here, then I heard someone named Trey's having a birthday tomorrow. I hope they have a good one, with lots of fish.
Oh, that was cute.
Happy birth!
Happy birth.
Happy Enter the World Day.
My favorite thing whenever it's like a friend of mine's birthday is just to screech "Happy Birth" in all caps with like that fiery Elmo gif. That's how it's done. That's my that's customary. Here's your Elmo.
Trip, who is a buddy of Miracle and I, 2 years ago sent me like a randomly like one of those things that you can enter someone's name and it already has like a video put in place there. He sent one to me for my birthday, and that's like one of the first things I think of when I think about wishing someone a happy birthday. I love that song. It's just like a heavy metal, like, it's your birthday today, and then like the guy screams whoever's name it is.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And surprisingly, I've heard a bunch of them, a bunch of variations of that particular birthday song, and for whatever reason, the one with my name in it, Brandon, works the best. And that's not just me being like an egotist or anything, but like as a song, it just seems to always work best with Brandon.
Beautiful.
Hey, 1-up.
Yep, and a super mushroom.
Anytime I think of like memes, like wishing people birthdays, I think of have either of you watched that I can't remember if it's literally just called The Rats, but that video about like with these like 3D animated rats, and they're like, oh, it's hard to explain. It's like so surreal. But the sequel to it, The Rats 2, has these rats singing a birthday song. It's like, rats, rats, we are the rats. It's time for another birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today.
Yeah, I know.
You'd hear at Chuck E. Cheese.
Ouija sent that one before a few times.
That song is a bop. I found that video like I think a year or two ago because I just like saw a random animatic of the like original song and it's like rats, rats, we're the rats, and I was like, what the heck is this? So I found the link to it and I watched it and I was like, this has significantly improved my day.
Cool.
Also,
Okay.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Caitlin.
Oh no, I was just browsing through the chat, seeing what everybody was up to.
Crap.
Online Devil was asking, KN, have you ever accidentally let out a naughty word during one of your streams? Honestly, I have no memory of ever having done it even once. I don't remember ever doing it, not even one time.
Can's got that consistency. I have.
Yeah, Skull has.
Skull has
Project
one on
SNT
stream?
did once, in character and everything, as Cosmo the Seedrian.
Oh yeah,
Cosmo wouldn't swear.
It just rolled right off the tongue, and then she like gasped on the stream because she was like, "Oh, sorry, Cosmo, no."
God, I can't remember what the word was. Like it wasn't a super serious word, but it was like enough to make you blink.
Involves the 4th Chaos Emerald. It was that one.
Oh yeah, it was that word.
I said.
Not bad.
I think
said damn, and it was really funny.
I think the only reason why I said hell was because I was really tired and not paying enough attention.
That's like not even one that's even that bad.
Yeah,
I
like damn and hell are the.
Yeah, those are not bad. Like we try not to say it anyway. Like YouTube gets awfully picky, and also like I was saying in my stream today, like you know, I do like to have content that's accessible for all ages. So like, because my grandparents and my mother watch my stuff.
Oh man.
And they do watch my things. So if like we're dropping like an F-bomb somewhere, my mom would be like, Like she heard
Satan.
my outtakes before in like a voiceover project I was doing. This was even pre-Sonic Song, but she was listening to the outtakes I did for an audio drama, and she was so shocked that I said language. I'm like, mother, I am an adult. But she was just alarmed.
Get into the lava.
I'm like, oh, okay. So we try to keep it smooth over there, but you know, sometimes it just kind of happens, and I don't personally think it's that big of a deal, but we do our best.
Yeah, you want to keep it as PG as possible.
See, the reason
just general audiences is where I'm going. I don't want my grandpa to be like, I didn't know you spoke like that on your internet platform.
See, the reason why SonicSong182 is I swear I make it to like one room each time. But the reason why SonicSong182 is PG isn't because of a noticeable amount of younger viewers, like all the propaganda says that it is. It's actually because of KN's family.
Yeah, it's I like to make things that you can watch with like everyone all together, and like swearing is such an oddly divisive thing. I don't think it's that big of a deal if you're swearing because, like, you know, you're being funny. It's the intent behind it. Like, if you're swearing at somebody because you're angry or you're being mean, that's a totally different thing. Yeah, but that's all intent-based. Like, you guys wouldn't guess this because of the way that I handle myself online on my public platform. But like, if I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, I swear like a sailor on the VC, just like everybody else. But it's there's a time and a place and an intent and a purpose for certain language choices. So yeah, you know, I don't swear in front of my grandparents because it shocks them if I do, even though they both swear like sailors. I'm like, why is it so? Why is everyone so?
I think
like,
it's just a being a grandchild thing. Because I think all grandparents are like that. Like,
I think so. It's a respect for your a specific audience,
like for
or
elders.
specific group of people. Yeah, everybody tailors their language depending on who they're interacting with.
Yeah,
and what their comfort level is.
That's pretty true as well. I think it might also be just a cultural thing, because what I've tended to notice is that like when it comes to complaints about media, what happened there? Did he hit an invisible block? What was that?
Skull, you sounded so shocked.
What I saw is it looked like the Koopa's foot landed on your head.
No, but like I tried to jump.
Like.
I tried to jump, and then Mario just like did a teeny little baby hop instead of actually jumping like a fucking man.
Right.
Jump like a man.
Jump up, superstar.
And speaking of swearing, but the point that I was gonna make was when it comes to like complaints about media from various places, I think that language might be a cultural thing, because that seems to be what like Americans generally have a problem with, is like, oh no, naughty language or references.
Like, it's the naughty language and like stuff that gets people absolutely enraged. But like, you can have a movie like The Matrix where Neo walks out and kills 100 people in one room, and everybody's like, this is fine. Let's watch this with our children.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get to, because like that's what Americans complain about and what they're fine with. But then like in European countries, it tends to be the opposite, where like they don't care about swearing or like naughty references or anything like that. But
so much violence in your American movies.
Yeah, but like they really get upset with like overly violent stuff. And then it seems like the Australians just don't like drug references.
It's so strange. It really just depends on where you live. That also dictates the severity of different kinds of swears too, because like there are some things I was surprised to find that people were offended by if you say it, and I was like, what? They said that on Nickelodeon when I was a child. Why is this a bad word all of a sudden? Let me think. What was Oh yeah, someone. One time in my comments, somebody was like, "Oh my god, they keep saying the S word. they said the S word like over and over in this video. I'm so shocked. And I'm like, wait, what? When did we ever say the S word? And come to find out
It was stupid.
It was, shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you said...
Like, oh my god.
Oh, they said the S word. I assume they mean shit. Not
That's
shut
not
up.
what... That's not... Yeah, I mean, I remember being like, you know...
Yeah, like, back in our day, we had to really swear to get in trouble.
There's a difference between a rude word and a curse word, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, goodness.
You
But yeah.
had some donations come through. Would you like me to read those for you?
We are done with the game, so let's,
GG.
Ooh.
you know what, I'm just gonna keep it on this screen for now. And then I'll go here,
Oh, actually, quickly, before you read the donations, while it's on this screen, can I read this as Peach?
Go for it.
Yeah, go on ahead.
Okay, this is 100% an accurate Peach voice, no word of a lie. No, I can't do it.
God. She's cursed.
Yeah, it was
funny and I couldn't
way
do
too
it.
intense for your range there, it seems.
It's too late at night to go into like death metal
I
voice
was
acting.
I was trying to be funny and I just made myself. Okay, I'll do it properly this time. Thank you, Mario. The kingdom is saved. Now try a more difficult quest. Yeah.
She's
There we
just
go.
roasting you. You only saved my life and my people and my kingdom. from
Now do it
giant,
in
like,
hard mode,
human turtles.
scrub.
Yeah, no, go do it like, but worse.
Good scrub. Whoa, my voice broke. It's good scrub.
Okay, so I got a couple of donations here, and then we're gonna get to something pretty special.
Yeah, the ones I saw were from Parker and Larry. Are you where you can see them yourself, so I don't blow up my like the stream hates me when I try to read them.
Yeah, I got you, Kan.
Jason.
Parker Green donated $2 and asks, what fish would dare attack Mario? A barracuda.
Oh,
Well.
That's a pretty good one. I liked it.
We also got Cheap Cheeps and Boss Bass and Big Bertha. The latter two were a little later on. And then Larry the Villager donates another £5 and says, "You can do it, Skull. Dethrone the Koopa." And thank you for the encouragement very much. We showed that Bowser who's boss in very short amount of time, less than an hour. So it's about what I predicted for this stream. We can dedicate the whole second hour to just chit chat, but first I would like to show yeah, I'm gonna make a bit of an announcement here by showing a video. So let's just get that all nice and settled before we do anything else. Okay, there's a VLC, and let's just fit that to screen. Okay, you guys got your mics muted?
We'll mute properly. I caught Mario Sonic's joke about what does Mario use to talk to ghosts? A Luigi board.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love that one.
Oh, Miracle, are you a member now?
I'll mute now. Oh, me? Yes. I was wondering how long it would take you to notice.
Oh, it didn't give me the notification. Thank you.
Oh, it's because I did it like before the stream even went live.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
Why.
Oh, God. Well, thank you anyway.
It was like a little surprise, like for when the stream starts. But yay! I finally did the thing. And also, thank you for all the compliments on my voice, guys. It's really sweet. And I will mute now.
All right. Well, thank you once again, Miracle. I'm going to mute as well, and through this video, we're going to get a bit of a special announcement, so stay tuned.
Sandwich. Hey, you know what makes me mad?
What?
The fucking asshole skull902 is actually selling merchandise now! Can you believe it? Who the hell is Skull902? Literally the worst YouTube personality I can think of! Okay. And right now, for a limited time in his Creator Spring store, he's selling t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs with a stupid smiley logo on them! Isn't that insane? I don't care. But that's not all. The clothing items are available in sizes up to 5XL and 4XLT for fat people like him! Plus, he actually has the gall to offer them in all 3 colors he's used for said logo in the past. Standard black, blue for streams, and red for Christmas. What is this world coming to? If you hate this guy so much, why did that sound like an ad read? Oh no! I've inadvertently convinced this innocent man to buy these products from Satan! No, you haven't. Don't do it, man! You're better than this! Skull902 is a fucking disgrace!
T-shirts, hoodies, and mugs. Skull902 merchandise now available for a limited time on shop902.creatorspring.com. Link in the description below.
He doesn't deserve your patronage!
So, yeah. I got a
That's
merch
amazing.
store now.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you, Miracle.
Yay.
Rabbit's
Congrats.
performance is just, it's godly.
Fantastic. Isn't that insane?
Yeah, so...
Sorry, I've got stream lag and I'm still watching the video.
Well... Parker, that was that was an ad for my new Creator Spring store, shop902.creatorspring.com. It's going to be a limited run, so everything's available until October 9th. I won't like say any number or anything, but if I consider it something of a success, then I'll bring the items back later and have new ones ready in time for Christmas.
Grimace!
Yeah.
Yay.
I caught up.
Thank you, Online Devil there.
Yeah, this is what you were telling me about the other day, wasn't it? What you were telling me about well, not the other day, but you told me about it a little while ago, and like what some of the jokes were going to be, and I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah. I let you know. I let KN know. I let a few friends know before
Yay, friends.
the store
I
went
had
up.
the intel.
Yeah.
Sunswift said someone clip that. The commercial?
I
Are you gonna release that as a separate video?
in fact just after I clicked play on it, I did in fact put the ad up.
Oh yeah, it's in my notifications now. Hooray.
Sonic said I didn't quite forget. I just wanted a few items, a few simple items up there just to gauge interest, and if it's a success, again, I won't like say any numbers or anything to what I would consider a success, but if the stuff sells, then I'll come back with some new stuff. And of course, the old stuff will return on a permanent basis.
Yay. Anyway, on that note, I have gone a few minutes over time now, so I am going to head off and get some sleep now before I get into trouble. But it was
Well, at
lovely to
least you were
be
here
here.
for the special
And
announcement.
again, but yeah, again, it's always an honor to hang out with you guys. So thank you for having me here. I just know Lyrical's voice reminds me of Gloria the Scottish trainer. Well, I'm not Scottish, but close enough. Lol. Anyway, yeah, thank you for having me here.
Oh, no problem.
And hope you all have a very nice day. Again, thank you for all the compliments in the chat and all the donations for Skull, and obviously all the fans filtering in from KN's stream as well, which was a good stream. I noticed it was early, but I caught the end of it. Just caught the end of it, and I was like, okay, good. I'm not too late.
You caught just enough of some burger and fries.
Yeah.
Yes, I loved the art. Oh my god, just Maria and Skull chilling with meals. But yeah, I will head off now. So thank you, Rainboom. I will sleep well. Bye, everyone. Saying bye. Yes, it is
Bye.
midnight for me, so
Oh
I'll
boy,
head
go
off
sleep,
now.
Lyrical.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by and having some Mario
Okie
related fun
dokie.
and seeing the ad and everything.
Okie dokie. Thank you for having me. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hashtag Amy's best anime. Hashtag praise Monkey Dude. Bye.
Yes. All right, that was Lyrical Miracle 9608. So for the next hour here, everybody, we got the time, and I feel like we can just take it cash and field some questions now. So questions, comments, concerns, complaints. Tell me about how you don't like the new merch.
Oh no.
Whatever is on your mind, and everything.
I got a question for you guys. Did you see the dub that Skull did? I was Rouge in that one, but it was the Team Dark dub. Has everyone seen that one? It was really good.
I'll get the link for that one in a second. I gotta I gotta promote the new video on Twitter and
Yeah.
everywhere.
I will see if I can find the video link because I think yes, you did upload it separately. I just watched it on Twitter instead of YouTube, so I wasn't sure. Okay, not with this one, and I shall spam this in the chat. Everybody, make sure to go give this this video some love. It's a lot of fun. It's me and Skull doing some dub. Okay, Team Dark's newest member.
Thank you for helping out there.
Yes. Of course, my thing here is at an awkward angle. Let me make sure I get this. Because my keyboard is like way off to the left because of the way my my computer workspace is laid out, so I just typo like crazy. Alright. Yes, here it is! There. No, Sleepy Rose, it's not on my channel. This is Project Skull902 was making, and I've done voiceover work with Skull for many years. Like, if you've seen his older videos, like, from, 10 years ago, you'll recognize me as some of the characters back then, too. But this was a recent dub that Skull invited me to work with him on, so you can find it on Skull's channel right here.
Thank you, KN, for the help there.
Yes.
Okay, I messed up a little bit, but it's okay. I can recover. Get the link. Boopity boop. I will be able to look at the chat just a little bit. If there's any questions that come in, KN can handle it, I'm sure.
Alrighty, I will do that. The chat was saying, in terms of, since that was my question to you guys, Sleepy Rose said that video was something. Mephilis the Dark Falcon said, yes, I did. Michael the Wolf hasn't seen it yet. Peanut Gamer saw it. Joshua Hunter Jr. saw it. Wildstyle1102 hasn't seen it yet. Lyrical hasn't seen it. Go, Lyrical, go! Great Waluigi said, I saw it and loved it. Jose said, I saw that dub, it was good. Yes, it turned out really nice. Slytherin90 said, I haven't seen it. I will throw that link in the chat again so you guys can check it out. It was really cute. Parker Green asked, KN, can you sing? I would not categorize myself as a singer. I was in musical theater growing up, but I'm not like somebody who would be good at making song dubs and stuff. I sing because it's fun and I can do character voices singing, but it's not like musically skilled. It's just like as much as anybody can do. I have like an average singing ability, which I think is just fine. I think it's it's a little sad sometimes when we're a little overly judgmental about people's like singing or dancing skills, because these are two things that human beings have been doing since the dawn of time to
That and
express
drawing.
their joy and enthusiasm for like music, and yes, drawing too. We shouldn't be so hard on ourselves if it's like these are activities that are not necessarily like defined by your skill level. It's more defined by the joy of doing it. But I wouldn't categorize myself as a singer exactly. I can, however, carry a tune. Jason,
Yeah, we were doing some sing-song earlier.
Oh. Did we sing some music before?
I think when we were talking about that one guy's name and how to pronounce it, we like sing-sang it,
Oh,
and then there was like
I do that kind of thing so often.
Yeah.
I forget because it's just like a natural part of my speaking tone.
And then I think it happened a couple times during this here part of events as well.
Yeah, that's just me speaking. I talk sometimes with a melody.
Yeah.
Jason122 said, "I'm back and I love the dub and the Shadow Chow. I'm glad you went to watch it."
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Also, gotta give you guys a big thanks real quick. I did pass 2,400 subscribers, so thank you.
Ooh! Really? Nice.
Yeah.
Let me go look. Yeah! Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, KN, and thank you Slytherin90 as well for the compliments on my shadow voice. I'm glad that you appreciate it because it's kind of a pain to do.
It can be rough.
Yeah, it can be. I tend to do shadow like two different ways. Like the way that I did in Sonic and Mario doesn't hurt as much, but it also sounds closer to my normal voice. And then the one that I typically do, like for non-related skits and that dub, is like something I'd call more accurate. But at the same time, it is a throat ripper.
Indeed. It true.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a bunch of people did go watch, and so now they're coming back to say what they thought. Paragon of Madness said, "I'm back." Also, heck, Shadow, they're like Thor.
But I taught him everything he
Luigi's
needs to
giving you
know.
Congrats. But he's a child.
Goodness gracious.
The person who made the comic, they I think liked it. They retweeted it on Twitter.
Seemed pretty
were
enthused.
showing it around.
Seemed pretty enthused indeed. It got a bunch of likes. Like the artists post about it.
Excellent.
And one of the likes I saw surprised the ever loving hell out of me. It's by a creator that I have a ton of respect for. Cybershell makes a bunch of videos about Sonic and some other topics as well, but like he goes deep with the information and he's got good jokes and everything like that. Very surprised.
Ooh. I, Katie, love to sing VA.
Welcome, Katie.
And Jose said, "So Tails is a child, but nobody complains." Well, he's like a child genius that pays his own bills. And even he's not 4 years old.
Tails is a prodigy. People would be more apt to complain about Cream getting into misadventures, though. But then again, Cheese is just a god, so.
Gosh, yeah, Cheese knows how to freaking fight, though. That thing is OP in Sonic Advance 3.
She is covered. Ooh, looks like I got my first donation with this currency.
I think those are crowns.
Yeah, Slytherin90 says, "Take some crowns for playing so well, Skull." Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Indeed. I have no idea how I was going to follow up that comment, but just thank you very much. Welcome back, Sebastian.
Welcome back.
Wild style with what was the point of the test?
I had an interesting time doing different takes on that one. This one was a live directing, so I was in a voice chat with Skull, and so he was giving me some ideas on how to perform it in the way that he needed to. And so that one was interesting to get like that whole section where Rouge is just like losing it just with rage. It was interesting to find the right level of anger because she was like you can see the look on her face. It needed to be very big.
Yeah, she's quite bewildered.
Yes, absolutely horrified. Like she's strangling him in one of the frames. Like she's got to have like just the right energy.
She's strangling him, but during that frame, she looks very like calm.
Well, she doesn't need that much strength to put him in a headlock.
Yeah, Shadow had what was coming to him.
Thank
Goodness.
you, Lyrical. I'm glad you like my Rouge voice.
Yeah. It is a fantastic Rouge voice. That session was fairly interesting. Like we had done sessions before, but it was always for Sonic Song stuff. So that was the first time I ever did something of the sort for my own channel, and it's generally a pretty fun time.
I'm hearing people talking about like Paragon of Madness said calm rage is the most dangerous. You don't know what to expect when it's calm rage.
Yeah, the tranquil fury, as it is.
Oh god,
Some
Lyrical said,
dangerous
I
stuff.
like how Shadow choked so hard he hallucinated.
He was almost to heaven there for a moment.
Join us, Shadow.
Yeah, like that's the one. Like you can tell that the voices are in there, but obviously because Omega's talking, you can't like.
Yeah, it was subtle.
Yeah. For Gerald, I did an impersonation of Mike Pollock's voice of Gerald from Shadow the Hedgehog. Also, see you later, Olivia. Hope that you had fun.
Hi, Olivia.
Uh, for whatever
Thank you,
reason.
Katie.
Yes,
Go ahead.
indeed. But like for whatever reason, I think that Mike Pollock's performance as Gerald in that game is hilarious. There's like a hard mode version of a level where like he talks to you at the beginning along with Maria, and like he's going on about forgetting something. And he comments on forgetting whatever that thing was by going, I guess I'm getting old. And that line delivery is amazing.
Very dramatic. Thank you,
Yeah.
Gerald.
He starts off his whole rant with, Shadow, it is I.
Great.
It's
Glad you went to
fantastic.
see it online, Devil. Yas, good everyone, go watch. It's very cute. It turned out very nicely.
Thank you very much, Online Devil. Oh goodness. Y Station 22 says, okay, imagine the Shadow Chow karate chopping Eggman like in Shadow the Hedge. Ah! I love it. Jason22 says, in Ask the Sonic Heroes, Team Dimension, this one's losing me, there's a meme of Marine and her cootie stick flew to any people, and that makes me laugh.
I'm glad you liked that one. We laughed pretty hard for that sequence of things too. Sleepy Rose, if you're wondering what everybody's talking about with the thing we all just watched, it's that link I put in the chat a couple of times. It's this one.
Yeah, Sleepy Rose. Yep, Kan's got it right there.
Yep, I still got it ready for copy paste.
Team Dark, the fourth member. Little comic dub. I found that comic back in July, and I loved it. And I thankfully got permission to dub it, and Kan was nice enough to provide some voices, and yeah.
Hurrah!
Bionic Fox. You're going straight to hell, Shadow the Hedgehog line, but it's in Baby Chow Babble instead. Whack.
Watch your language, young man.
Beautiful.
Glad you got to see it, Michael.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't say the images were behind the audio. I am a real stickler for audio sync, so If I'd noticed
Might be
anything
a
on
YouTube thing.
it could be. Slither90 says nice chow voice, and yeah, that actually was really good.
Boy Remastered, I plan to have Among Us on the Ark return in October, as long as I can keep up with my editing. So, yes, I plan to have it come back around.
Before the thought leaves me, you said like the cootie stick thing was like a bunch of fun when you were recording the newest episode. Was it as chat breaking as Liquid Grass was?
Well, that one was a startling comment that was made. This was different. This was actually what the question was about specifically. The question was, did you guys see the marine memes? And so we stopped and I showed everybody like a bunch of the memes that I could find several months after the fact, and everybody was laughing really hard. But it wasn't like every once in a while we say something in the episodes that's just like, what the heck is that? And everybody's so startled that we just start laughing really hard. And occasionally it's difficult to recover. This was a little bit different. We laughed really hard, but it was absolutely on topic.
Gotcha. Everyone being like
Everyone's
liquid
going liquid grass.
liquid grass. That was one of the things I said is big in episode 39.
We were talking about favorite tea flavors, I think.
Yeah, and I just made that little quip because I personally think that green tea tastes horrible, and I've always said that it tastes like, you know, grass shavings. So I've always tended to say that it's liquid grass, and so that, you know, I figured that's 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 what I should have Big say.
My taste buds have adapted to green tea. I find it to be one of the more refreshing kinds of tea. If you get the right kind, I guess. It depends on, obviously all of these things depend on the individual, but my favorite kind of green tea is jasmine green tea. However, I have gotten green tea at a restaurant before and it tasted like fish. I was like,
Ooh,
why does it taste like fish? What water did you brew the tea in, dudes?
yeah.
So that was disturbing. But normally, at least like the jasmine green tea is pretty good.
Maybe there's a tea out there that I would like. It's just that I've had terrible luck with them. Like no matter what kind of brisk that I've had, or whatever kind of hot tea that I've ever had, or whatever the case may be, I have never liked tea. No
I'm not
matter.
really a tea person either. I have tried over the years, so sometimes I'll be on a tea kick for a little while, but it never really sticks. I do my best, but man, I'm just not quite a tea person.
And I can definitively say one of the most disgusting smells I've ever had enter my nose was at one of my local malls. There was a
Oh.
tea store, uh, and uh, just having all those flavors being brewed up at the same time does not create something that smells good. It stung my nose.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I did that stung my nose the other day? I'm putting in the effort to learn some things about cooking, and I was following a recipe the other day that involved like I had to chop up a bunch of like jalapenos, and I was supposed to like kind of I needed to put them into a frying pan and like fry them kind of like in the frying pan. But my heat on my oven runs hotter than the last oven I had, and so they burned so fast. And burned food in general will make your eyes water. Burned jalapenos, that was
Ooh.
horrible.
Oh
That was
no.
horrible. I was like, I've just created a bomb or something. Like this is a war crime or something I've just done to myself. It was awful. I had to open my door and all my windows. I was like, I had this on the stove for like a minute and nearly died.
Guys,
The
don't
learning
step in
how
the
to cook
kitchen
thing
for
is
the next
going
hour.
great. Yeah, no, everyone keep your distance. There's much to be learned.
Goodness gracious. Saturn asked earlier.
Nate! Hi.
He didn't ask that, but Saturn asked.
Sorry.
Hey, Skull and KN, what's your favorite bit of slapstick you've ever seen, either from a piece of media or just videos online? It doesn't matter. Oh, that's
That is
tough.
difficult. I think in order to recall any specific instance of slapstick, I think I'd have to like look at a slapstick compilation 1 hour video and then pick one because I honestly can't think of anything specific.
The first thing that came to mind for me was during the SpongeBob Lost episode, I believe, episode special, whatever. When Patchy gets the package and just bonks him on the head. That's a pretty good one. Getting bonked in the head is peak comedy, let me tell you. Or just
He got
as
hit with a coconut.
yeah, exactly.
He got hit with the second coconut.
Or as a Power Rangers fan, I guess I could just say literally any scene with Bulk and Skull in it. There you go.
Beautiful. Regarding our tea discussion, Voices of Nathan said, "As a Brit, this hurts me." Sorry,
Yeah.
Nathan. The Americans tried.
Yeah, well, there's a reason that a whole bunch of it was spilled in the Boston River, and it has absolutely nothing to do with politics and everything to do with how it tastes.
Oh God.
In the tea coffee debate, I'm definitely team coffee.
Team coffee, team coffee.
Yeah. Two like the only real comparison is that they're both hot drinks usually.
Yeah, like there's just a totally different flavor style to them. Although to be fair, when I get into a tea mood, it's often because like there's something kind of lighter and I don't know, like cleaner about tea because it's like lightly flavored water. Depending on like how you steep it, but like coffee feels like a thicker, heavier drink. Oho, or I can never pronounce your name. I am so sorry. Motun Rola Olua Oho, said KN, favorite from Starbucks. I like a lot of things from there, but my usual order is a hot almond milk latte. I keep it pretty simple. I used to get vanilla lattes, but I tried to reduce sugar to a degree.
Speaking of sweet stuff, another comparison that I really don't get is people who compare like the cake versus pie debate, which, by the way, team cake.
Totally different flavor. Oh, team pie, team pie. But I love both. But you get pumpkin pie on the pie side of the debate.
I've never really been much for pie, to be perfectly honest.
I absolutely understand. Like it's a very like those two things are very different. Like how cupcakes and muffins, they feel categorically similar, but they are very different in terms of like just like the flavors and textures involved. So I support you being on team cake.
I could understand comparing muffins and cupcakes though, because they are very similar to each other in a way.
They're similar in build, but flavor profile.
Muffins have a tendency to be much bigger. I'll give them that, and I love muffins for
are
it.
my favorite of the two.
Give me a banana nut muffin.
Poppy seed muffin. Oh, so good.
Banana nut muffin, please.
I'm a and poppy seed muffin. That's my favorite one, and they're almost never sold by themselves. In order to get one, you got to get a pack of like 12. I'm like, I don't need 12 of these huge muffins. I only need one.
You just have one for breakfast every day for 12 days.
I don't have that kind of self-control. I would eat all 12 in one day.
Well,
literally, I don't have self-control when it comes to food.
Something completely related to the topic of food. Larry the Villager is asking to KN and Skull, what is that Dungeons and Dragons thing that was talked about earlier? I only have a vague understanding of it. I got lost trying to make a character sheet once for D&D, so I think KN is far more qualified to.
I had friends that walked me through the process of how to make the character sheet. I think I spent I was having a great time right from the beginning because I had a lot of people helping me like learn everything, but it took me like a year to actually like really understand some of the concepts, and even then I'm always learning stuff as I go. But Dungeons and Dragons is it's a tabletop role-playing game. Basically, either in like a VC online or in person, you and like your friends all squad up around a table or a digital table, and there's somebody who's in charge of the storyline, and they're called a dungeon master or a DM. And so they provide the other players at the table with an adventure to go on. And then the people who are the players, they have characters that are invented for the story. There's different like character classes and stuff, and like different rules for how to play what kind of character. But it's basically a collaborative, like spoken role play thing, or it can be written role play. I'm in some of those also. But basically, you just go on an adventure with your friends, and if you want to try to do stuff, like if you want to fight that monster or persuade that villager, you roll certain kinds of dice from a set, and the numbers, like the number you roll, like helps the DM determine if you're successful in your action, if you fail the action, or how successful or how badly you failed the thing you tried to do. So that's like the super duper basic version of it. It's just being like wizards and sword people and stuff and going on adventures that the DM makes up for you.
Yeah, it's LARPing as a tabletop game. So there you go.
Basically, like the next step up is to LARP, where you get a costume of your character and you run about in the outside world and go on a physical version of the adventure. Of course, only imagining the dragons because you can't get them for reals.
Yeah, you know what the sad thing is? I had help. Like I had people. Symph was mentioned earlier. She was trying to help with the character sheet too, and I was just I couldn't.
Sometimes it helps to start with something like really, really simple, and not pick something too complicated. My first class that I tried was I played a wizard, and of course that was hard. I had, for anyone who this is too complex for like the basic description of the game, but if you play a wizard, there's a difference between spells prepared and spell slots, and it took me a year to understand. So I just took everybody's word for it, like what such and such thing meant.
Also, Shadowstar13, that I hope you have a good meal there, and hope you had some fun. Also, Elbow the Fox, hope you had some fun too. Thank you for checking the streams out. My character sheet was more of like a half joke thing. I could probably pull it out and see if I can find it here. Oh, yep. Okay. So it's gonna. What do I have here? I should have. Whatever. I can open this PDF in Firefox here. Let's see. Okay.
Hi, Vinny.
Oh, hey, Vinny. What's up?
Vinny said, anyone getting into D&D, I recommend using the starter set that has pre-made characters, so you can kind of learn the basics before you dive into character creation, because it is hard at first. That is good advice, using modules and starter sets so you can get a feel for how it's supposed to, like, work. I was very confused, but my dear darling friends helped me quite a bit. Did you get your sheet up, Skull?
Yeah, so like the character's name was Ragnarf, so you could tell that I was being entirely serious. Ragnarf, who is a level 1 monk orc, Outlander background, player name skull902, and that's almost just as far as I got. Everything else.
Class. I didn't get to play one for very long, but I was confused when I first played it as well, so I can see where the confusion would be on that one. But it is fun once you figure it out, because they don't have too many abilities at level 1 to where you'll get super confused after the initial confusion.
Yeah, and I just shrugged and figured that it was a little too much for me. I'm not the smartest person. So.
I told you it took me a year to figure out what was going on. And I was playing weekly.
Hashtag Ragnarf, the monk orc. Level 1.
Hero of us all.
Yeah, hero of... Well, no, I suppose we could say hero. Monkey Dude is the god of us all. And of course, we can't forget about Artemis, the vice president.
Oh my gosh, you should have been a paladin or a cleric so that your god could be Monkey Dude.
Oh my.
Clearly the 100% most serious campaign imaginable.
That reminds me of a great meme that I saw sent to a couple of my D&D friends not too long ago. It was like, every D&D party is either one of two things, and the screenshot on the top is like Lord of the Rings, and then on the bottom is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Okay, we'll move on from that. Thank you for going back and watching the dub, Julius Howard. If anyone doesn't know what I mean, this was a comic dub that Skull put together that we were both in. So go check it out.
Yes, thank you, Julius, for the wonderful compliments there. Glad that you enjoyed it. And thank you, Katie.
Thanks, Katie. Miracle was asking who my favorite D&D character that I've made for myself has been. And there's I missed where you said who your... Oh, there it is. Their favorite is their chaotic good boy, Roaring Chance, the Tabaxi Bard. He sounds cool. I'll keep it real short. I've got a human wizard named Hayden, whom I love with my heart and soul, and I've got a grumpy cinnamon roll tiefling cleric named Renaud, whom I also love dearly. Those are my two favorites. But probably I've had Hayden for longer, so I probably would say he's probably my favorite.
Have you had / loved them enough to draw them?
Constantly. Well, I can't say constantly. I don't have enough time to do them constantly, but I have drawings of them on my wall next to me.
I love how absolutely confident you were with that answer. You just went full force there. Yes, I do, Skull.
I've got 2 pictures of Hayden. One of them is a movie poster-sized print. And then there's 2 that have Renaud on them, so... But those are just the ones I had space to hang up. I've got lots of other ones.
A movie poster rather sized print. You really do love these characters.
Yeah! Well, I do art stuff that's not Sonic related, but I don't like put it out on my like my Sonic Song Twitter or anything because it's totally unrelated to what I do on Sonic Song, so... But I took a long time. It was a mock-up poster of like a Star Wars poster. And I was like, aha, it was to break in a new tablet that I had gotten. I was like, I'm gonna spend a week drawing this picture and make it as good as I can do. And my reward for completing it will be to make a movie poster-sized print and put it on my wall. Around, like, the next week after I finished it, I abruptly found out I had to move. So, I did not get to do that for a long time. But as soon as I finally got settled into new home, I was like, all right, I christened the walls and I made the poster like I said I was going to.
Off to Kinko's.
Yeah! Was it a Kinko's? I think it was probably, it was literally a Kinko's.
Could have been. Also, Slytherin, thank you so much for joining both of these streams here, all the donations and everything. I hope that you've enjoyed, and get yourself some sleep, my dude. You deserve it.
Thank you. Good night. Sleepy Rose, unfortunately, I don't have any drawing ideas for you because I don't know what you like to draw and what you're the most passionate about. I don't know if do you like drawing Sonic characters, or who's your favorite Sonic character? Do you have an original character from something that's non-Sonic? You could, if you have nothing else at all, you can draw your own version of what's still on the screen from Skull's playthrough, just Princess Peach and Mario. There's that. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, just contextualize your question a little bit more. So,
Yeah,
oh,
it just
yeah,
kind of
okay.
depends on what you like to draw. I am not good at drawing anything at all unless I've got like the inspiration to do a very specific thing. If I'm like in the mood to draw, but I don't know what to draw, it just doesn't happen for me.
Okay, so you have an OC. So, draw your OC doing something that you consider funny. What is funny to you? And then just let your imagination flow there.
Couple quick answers. Saturn537 was asking who my favorite Organization 13 member is from Kingdom Hearts. And Kingdom Hearts 2, their favorite is Zexion. I liked Axel. I don't know, that's pretty basic. But Zexion was also very cute. He might be my second favorite. And no Lyrical, I never watched The Owl House. I've seen clips, but I have not actually seen it. Parker Green wants to know, Skull, can you speak like Mario?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
My voice is already pretty wrecked from this stream.
The man has been performing for like 4 hours, so it might it might be a little tough on him at the moment.
Not to mention, I was having problems doing Mario last year for the last season of Sonic and Mario and the Super Mario World skits.
The quick answer is on Skull's channel. He has a series called Sonic and Mario. If you can hear lots of him voicing Mario if you watch that whole thing. It's like a 10-year-old series though, so it's got a variety of microphone qualities and performance levels. Because,
performance
boy,
levels
howdy,
and
10 years is a long time.
And good lord, are those first 2 seasons a tough watch with some of the jokes.
Yeah.
Considering my problems voicing Mario in recent years, though, I decided on like semi-retirement for him and Luigi. But you know, you did ask very nicely, so this isn't going to be very good, I imagine. But hello, thank you for showing up to the stream. See it? I'm losing it already. My voice wasn't in very good shape to start with. I'm sorry.
No, this is like 4 hours of streaming later. There's not like a lot of strength left. It's a me, Mario. Ho ho! There we go. That's mine.
Much better. Mario Sonic 24601. Skull, do you read Mario and Sonic fanfics? Not on the reg. There was one that I read last year because I had heard how horrific it is on TV tropes, and it really is. And I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna divulge any details. It was just bad. Rabbit and I have talked about it a little bit on stream before. But yeah, that's not something I want to get into when KN's here. She's too wholesome for that.
Yay! Online Devil, I don't know if/when Team Babylon will have another Ask the Sonic Heroes episode. They don't have official artwork, and we only just this, like, just like late last month, we finally got Team Chaotix's art finished, and we've been doing this art upgrade since like 2018. So I don't know when I'll be able to commission all the right people to be adding more characters in there, but when I can have characters like Jet, Wave, and Storm making appearances in other projects where they don't need such polished art, I do enjoy that because I love those 3. But I don't know when the next Babylon Rogues might be, or if we'll have another.
Not to mention, just as far as like getting the people together for the interview, isn't that the hardest team to arrange that with?
Yeah, because it's yep, they're entirely in different countries, every single one of them, because one of them lives in Japan, another one lives in the UK, and the other one is in Australia. So, and all of those are different time zones.
Yeah, you
plus
could not
the
ask
host
for any
being
different
somewhere in
time
the
zones.
USA. Yeah, you really couldn't. So finding like a time when everybody can be in the same place at the same time is quite difficult. Back in the day when we did that first episode, not everybody lived in different countries at that point. Some of them moved since, so it's a little difficult.
Yeah,
Oh, Wild Style, we finished the Let's Play, so we're in the Hangout section of the stream. I
yeah.
think I'm not sure how long you tend to go, Skull, although in about 15 minutes I gotta go to get ready for my class.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I typically just go for however long that we can, but I did pre-plan this so that when you gotta go, I'll start wrapping up.
Aha! Well, I got 15 more minutes, so we can still vibe.
Yeah, this is casual time right now, Wild Style. I don't know when I'll be streaming next or what it's gonna be, but if you were one of the people who subscribed here, then at some point I've been meaning to do more streams. And I'm probably going to be a night person again pretty soon. So Rabbit Josh and I, my two friends, Rabbit Sonic Fan and that Hat Guy, we like to do the occasional late night venture. So you know,
The circadian rhythm is shifting.
uh, so yeah, it could just be any time. I'm not sure.
Oh, and actually, yes, Saturn537 said, "KN, didn't you voice Wave for that Ask the Sonic Heroes episode?" Yes, I did. I was actually most of the actual actors for Team Babylon weren't even able to be in that one episode we made. So it's hard enough as it is with everyone being so internationally based. But we were supposed to have Wave's actual actress and Storm's actual actor dub in after the fact because they couldn't be there at the same time as everybody else. And so I temporarily played Wave, and the actor who plays Silver the Hedgehog temporarily played Storm. And the plan was we weren't supposed to be in the final episode, but it turned out that neither of the official actors for those characters managed to be able to dub in. So the only time they appeared in Ask the Sonic Heroes, it was voiced by me and Silver's actor instead of the right people. However, they were voiced by the correct people in things like Sonic's Nightmare Before Christmas and the different times that they were in like plush videos. They were voiced by the correct actors during those. Lyrical said Psychorax was Storm. Yes, that was Psychorax. It wasn't actually Ozerov.
And voice acting can be a bit of a thing to try and arrange. I know that all
Yeah,
too well.
the scheduling is pretty nuts. Even when it's like dubbing in or doing lines after the fact, like people got real busy, hectic lives, and it can be difficult to just be like, okay, I need to get lines done for this thing, but you can't always just like roll into it because your voice might not be sounding right that day, or you might just be tired. Even though it's just like talking into a microphone, like it's actually a very physical activity. I think for some people, I move a lot when I do voiceover. I break a sweat. I'm like out of my chair, moving around, emoting. So like you got to be in the right mindset in order to perform at your best.
KN has an experience voice acting.
Yay!
Katie said, as someone, oh wait, no, what was, oh, okay, that's the comment I was looking at. Wow, I thought it was Skull, he almost sounded like Big. And that reminded me of a few months ago, I took a look at the fan-made Ask the Sonic Heroes wiki, because I do that every once in a while out of curiosity, and somebody like whoever wrote the page had me down as the voice of the Big Knucks, and I could not feel more offended. Uh, I know that's a voice
No,
that
that was
literally
not Skull.
I know that's a voice that literally anybody could do, but that wasn't me, fam.
All you have to do is read the video description.
Yeah,
Every video anybody ever appeared in has the names of who voices who. Please read. Please read.
proper credit is always given.
Yes, it wouldn't have been that hard to check. I don't know why they assumed. What a that's such a leap for like I guess from my perspective. I don't know where that where that thought must have come from. Why did they get I guess like any deep voice is skull?
It's it's not the most professionally written wiki. I think it's like someone's first attempt, and oh, Sleepy Rose, were you the one that wrote that? Oh, I'm so sorry.
That would be an amazing coincidence if it turned out to be Sleepy Rose who wrote that.
But Sleepy said sorry,
totally
Skull.
shocked.
So like if that's the case,
They're sympathizing. I'd be totally shocked. But you can read the. It must be because like somebody must have enjoyed the way your voice sounded and then thought that it sounded similar enough because like Lyrical was just saying, like they thought maybe you were Storm because they thought it sounded kind of like you. So like it can be like a genuine mistake, but I was surprised because I know the difference between everybody's voices like so distinctly because I've been working with all you guys for like over a decade.
Oh, okay. Sleepy Rose did not write that.
It seems like such a leap to me. That would have been the biggest shock on planet Earth if it just so happened to turn out that one of the people in the chat was the one that wrote it. Like I cannot imagine. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, that would have been. And it seems Sleepy Rose did not. Okay, because I was a little freaked out for a second. I was like, oh God, I hope I didn't hurt Sleepy's feelings.
We weren't roasting anybody.
Yeah, I was just joking by being offended by that. It doesn't actually hurt me or anything that someone thought I voiced Big Nux.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Sleeper Rose just said, I just felt bad for you. That's what I thought, that they were sympathizing.
Okay. Good that we're clear on
that. I haven't heard of a game called Crusader's Quest, Dreadwolf 428. Have you, Skull?
Does not sound familiar to me.
Yeah, no.
Josh said earlier, interesting introductory message here. Well, me being like super apologetic, I imagine.
He comes in right at the moment when Skull's like, oh no, oh God, oh no, I'm sorry.
And Vinny just before that said, because he is big and Nux. Not big anymore, but and I'm certainly not Nux. That's the lady I'm talking to right now. Her old name.
You can always tell like who's like been a super long time viewer of the channel, or at least who has seen the much older content if they call me Nux instead of KN.
It took me a little bit to get used to it.
Yeah, I just nicknamed myself after my favorite character before we had an audience for the show, but then whenever I had to differentiate my comments from my sister's comments, everybody kept thinking I was trying to roleplay as the Echidna from the island. I'm like, no, I'm not Knuckles the Echidna, that's just my nickname. And so I was like, you know what? I didn't have the foresight to realize when I was starting the Sonic Song channel with Ames that there would be an audience for the thing I was doing. I did not perceive of the issues it could cause to name myself after a character in the franchise. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna slice it in half. We're gonna shorten up Nux and Amy to KN and Ames, and there it is. Yeah. Vinny, you never called me the boss.
Yeah, Vin, you've earned mod powers, and you gave it to me on
power.
You gave it to me on your channel. You deserve some moddom on my channel.
Oh, Michael, thank you for the thought. They said, would you be interested in having people donate games or consoles for you to stream? As exciting of a concept and kind as that would be, I don't think that I could ever safely do that because I don't know how anybody online has that thing where they can send you fan mail, even to a P.O. box. That sounds like the most dangerous thing I ever heard in my life, and it makes me so nervous. I'm like, no, unfortunately, no, nobody can send me anything. How do you... So, like, as cool as that would be for someone to, like, send a console, I'm too skittish for, like, to have, like, a P.O. Box fan mail thing, even though it seems really, really cool for the people who do it. And the other problem is that I'm pretty technologically challenged. I would have no idea if somebody sent me, like, an Xbox and I needed to find, like, how to use the Elgato and the Xbox and make game footage, I would be really confused. So I might not be the best suited for that.
Just a couple of things here. Like, I think that I think you could have somebody screen the stuff that is sent to a PO box. I know a couple people do that, just to make sure that they're safe.
What if somebody sends them firecrackers or worse,
And-
and the person you ask to screen the package ends up getting hurt?
Beats me.
I'm like, I've had family members offer to be the go-between person, but even then, I'm like, I don't want you to have to, like, you know what, I don't. There are certain things that have happened in American history, semi-ish recently, where I was like, the mail. Fine.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's fair
You
enough.
can guess.
There's a couple things here. We've got about 4 minutes that I wanted to.
And a donation for you.
Yeah, someone sent a donation very quickly. Sonic X1027, $4.99. That's American dollars, presumably. So this is Big the Cat, eh? Nice to meet you. And it's nice to meet you too. And I'm glad that you're a fan and that you seem to be enjoying the goings on here. So thank you very much for your donation. And then earlier than that, Looney Tuner Ian asked, KN, can Maria play any of these games? Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, Desert Demolition starring Wile E. Coyote, and Roadrunner or Cheese Catastrophe starring Speedy Gonzales.
Don't have the last one. I think that I do have I know I've got the first one. I think I have the Wile E. Coyote game. I haven't picked that one up in a million years. I was not good at that one as a kid. Like, I liked trying to play it, but I wasn't good at that one, so I never got very far. I'm not sure how I would do with my current gaming ability. And Castle of Illusion is a fantastic game. I've played it on stream before. Like, I didn't do it as a Maria Versus, and so it's one of the ones I've been considering, like that one in, like, Mickey Mania. So I don't know. It depends on if the whim strikes me just right.
Gotcha. And then Vinny said, but the boss, where will I send my friendship?
Well, that's different, Vinny. You've, like, been to my house.
Vinny doesn't know where to send his hugs. How do I send hug in mail?
I'll send hug in mail. Envelope too small.
Indeed. It all starts with this, a mod containing the ultimate power, says Michael the Wolf. Ooh, better question, KN. Skull, have you watched or heard of Centaur World? It's not if not, it's on Netflix and it will make you ROFL. No lie, I have not.
All I have seen is a video title saying Centaur World and a thumbnail. I have not ever clicked on it. It was just in, like, my feed at one point, so that's the extent of my knowledge, a thumbnail and a video title.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint, but I haven't
Sorry.
really heard of. Go on.
Yeah, sadly, I don't have, as much as I love animation and stuff, I don't really have the time, tragically, to watch shows. So if any, like, nearly all of the time, if anybody's like, have you seen new such and such show? I have not. Absolutely have not. The most that I can usually say is that I saw lots of clips of it on YouTube. Like, I really wanted to watch DuckTales 2017 and the Rapunzel series. Rapunzel, oh my gosh. Tangled series. But I just don't have time to actually watch them, so I've only seen like a bunch of clips, so I know like basically what most of the spoilers are. And I absolutely loved everything I saw. But I just sadly, my schedule is too busy. I really don't have time to watch shows. I did get super sick like a while ago. It was not that sick. I ate something that was bad, and so it was like food poisoning sick. It was like that. And so as I was ill, I did manage to watch The Legend of the Three Caballeros, because that was like a one season, I think, show. It was short enough for me to have watched the entire thing in like 2 days while I was ill. The only time I have to watch shows is if I am stuck in bed ill. And it's really sad.
Yeah, finding time for some of these things, especially for someone like me who has bad time management in general, can be a bit tricky. But on that note, we have hit 2 hours, and Vinny wants to start his thing, and it's for charity, so it's a very important cause that
Yes.
he wants to go to or support. So I just want to say, this has been a very fun 2 to 4 hours that we've had here today on Fun Fridays in the Skull902 live stream. Once again, fucking sneak donation there by Miracle. Thank you for the £10.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I can't read it, unfortunately, but I'll try to get.
It said, Can, if you were an Owl House witch, there's 8 tracks: Abomination, Bard, Beast, Keeping, Healing, Oracle, Potions, Plants, Illusions. Which one would you be in? I'd probably want to learn how to heal stuff. How's that?
All right. That was nice and quick. Just once again, I do have merch out now, so there's the link if you feel so inclined. There's the link again. Thank you all for enjoying these streams here, the content that we've shared with you. I hope that you had Saturn. I'm not doing Donkey Kong 64, but I hope that you guys have had a lot of fun. There's Vinny's stream. Please support him and his cause. He's a friend
Keep the
to.
party rolling.
Yeah, he's a friend. He's a friend to both of us. I'll pop in and say hi once I'm done with these things. But again, thank you all so much. KN, thank you for joining me here for these lovely 4 hours of gaming and chit chat.
Time to rest.
Yeah, for real.
Drink some water, Skull.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
I finished a water bottle.
you get your hydration too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll just about sum it up for me. So again, Vinny's stream is in the chat there. Please, give him your love and support. And that'll just about do it. So I have been Skull902.
This is SonicSong182.
Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.